Wake up, wake up, wake up, and welcome to another day that we didn't deserve. Y'all, welcome back. I am super excited. It is the first full week coming up for the new year, and we are ready to get at it, right? We're ready to get at it. I have done my vision board. We'll do another video on that. If you guys have not done your vision boards or something similar, definitely sit down, take the time, sit down with yourself and God to do that. It allows you the opportunity to lay out what you're praying for, what your goals are, what you're striving for, what you're going to go get, right? And it's super good tool in order to have a clear vision and a clear mindset of exactly what you want to do and where you're going. But boy, when I tell you, I had to hop on here because if there's any of you like me that realize after you've done all of that, after you've done your vision boards, after you've done your strategic planning, after you have cried out and prayed to God, after you have done all that, if anyone is like me and you realize one of these good old mornings you woke up and said, wait a minute, I still have the same full schedule. I still am working with a toddler and trying to figure that out. I still have the same boss and things, you are still in the same circumstance trying to achieve a different result. And for some people, this is where they start and where they stop because they don't know how to get through that particular roadblock or that particular hurdle. And I just came on here this morning to remind you that it tells us in Romans 8:28 that we know that all things work together for the good of those who love God and who are called according to his purpose. That is great news. That is great news. And what that means for you and what that means for me is that as we are moving forward, as we are pushing through, as we are accomplishing or trying to accomplish these God-sized goals, that we can move in confidence, knowing that all things work together for our good. That's including your hurdles. That's including your setbacks. That's including the no's that you're going to get along the way and on the journey. All things work together for our good. And because that is the case, I'm going to challenge you just as I've challenged myself that in all things, look for the good. In all things. Look for what can happen, what could be. Just like even now, a part of my consistency journey that I'm taking in 2025, being consistent on recording and posting videos and doing all of those things, even though it's a struggle for me, I battled with that a little bit this morning. Said I just won't have the time. But guess what? I found the time. I had about 15 minutes before in a meeting, and I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and do it now. And I tell you, before 9 a.m. this morning, I had at least 5 things off the task list that whereas previously I would have thrown in the towel and said, I just can't get it done. So I wanted to share that with you guys this morning. Allow it to resonate in your spirit. Allow it to marinate. And please, 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 I know sometimes we hear verses, we hear scriptures that we have heard our entire lives growing up in church. And sometimes it becomes so repetitive that we forget the beauty of it, that we forget the promise in it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here so I can skedaddle to my meeting. But please take what you need and get on about your business.